You see how a remarkable rhythm underlies the course of our life in one day. Let us take 1 unit of life to be 1 breath. This is something very important for us, since the rhythmical repetition of our breathing maintains our life. In 1 day, we are given exactly as many units of life as the years it takes the sun to return to its original position on the ecliptic at the spring equinox. This means that if we imagine 1 breath to correspond to 1 microcosmic year, then we complete 1 microcosmic Platonic year in 1 day, an image of the macrocosmic Platonic year. This is most exceptionally significant, for it shows us that the process of our breathing, something which takes place within us, is based on the same rhythm, on a different time scale, as the great rhythm of the sun's passage. It is important for us to consider such a thing in our soul. For if we transform what has been said into a feeling, then this feeling will tell us that we are an image of the macrocosm. To say that the human being is an image of the macrocosm is no mere empty phrase, no idle chatter, for it can be proved down to the last detail. From this you can gain a feeling of the solid foundation on which stand all the laws that come from spiritual science. They are all based on similar, intimate knowledge of the inner connections of the cosmos, even though it is not always possible to go into every detail. Now, in considering these things, it must above all be clear to us that the human being is in some way and to some extent detached from the cosmos. He stands within the rhythm of the cosmos, and yet he is to some extent free. He changes things subtly so that the rhythms do not exactly match. But it is just this fact of not quite matching which gives him the possibility of freedom. In general, however, he stands within the rhythms of the cosmos. You see how we can feel ourselves to be within a life on a larger scale, a life which takes 1 breath every 24 hours, and for which 1 day takes 71 years. We can feel ourselves to be within a living being, which has much longer rhythms of pulse and breathing. As I said, I have only spoken to you about a part of all this, namely the rhythmical process which is built into breathing. There are many other things which, if studied in relation to numbers, show how the microcosm is in harmony with the macrocosm, and human beings can gain a comprehensive sense for this harmony.